When it comes to tennis, few things are as vital as refining your game right where the action happens, on the court. On-court fitness drills are more than just training routines. They are a direct pathway to transforming your gameplay. Unlike gym or home workouts, which focus on building general strength and endurance, on-court drills mimic the fast-paced dynamics of an actual match. These drills challenge your agility, improve your reaction time, and sharpen your footwork, all while teaching you to make better decisions under pressure. The beauty of on-court training lies in its specificity. Tennis is a sport of bursts, explosive sprints to chase a drop shot, quick lateral shuffles to counter an opponent's cross-court rally, or the precise positioning required for an overhead smash. Every movement on the court involves a combination of physical effort and mental calculation. That's why generic fitness routines can't fully prepare you for the sport's demands. On-court drills bridge this gap by providing a match-like environment where you can refine your skills and condition your body simultaneously. In tennis, every fraction of a second counts. The ability to reach the ball quickly, position yourself effectively, and recover for the next shot is critical to outlasting and outsmarting your opponent. This is where agility and footwork come into play. Proper footwork not only enhances your reach, but also maximizes the power and accuracy of your shots. Without strong agility, even the best tennis strategies can fall apart. On-court drills designed to improve lateral movement and directional changes are especially important. Whether it's executing a quick side shuffle or mastering the split step, these movements mimic real game situations where precision and timing are everything. Drills that focus on short, explosive movements help you cover the court more efficiently while conserving energy, a skill that becomes invaluable during long rallies or high-pressure tiebreaks. Tennis is a sport of anticipation. Reacting to an opponent's serve or return requires split-second decision-making. On-court drills that focus on improving reaction time can give you a significant edge. For example, practicing volley exchanges at the net or incorporating unpredictable ball feeds into your routine forces your brain to process information faster. Over time, this heightened awareness translates into quicker responses during matches, allowing you to read your opponent's intentions and position yourself more effectively. Tennis matches are physically demanding, often lasting hours with little time for rest. On-court drills naturally incorporate the kind of repetitive, high-intensity movements that build endurance specific to tennis. Sprinting drills, for instance, simulate the rapid accelerations and decelerations players experience during a match. Meanwhile, practicing long rallies with a partner tests your stamina while also refining your stroke consistency. Tennis is one of the most physically demanding sports, requiring players to combine speed, precision, and endurance in every match. To meet the demands of the game, professional players integrate specialized on-court drills into their training. These drills are meticulously designed to develop agility, explosive movement, rapid deceleration, and efficient recovery, key elements for success on the court. Let's delve into how these drills benefit players and why they're essential for elevating performance. Agility drills form the backbone of a tennis player's movement training. The ability to react to an incoming ball and move explosively to track it down is fundamental. Once a player begins their movement, the next step is rapid deceleration as they prepare to execute their shot. This braking action is as critical as the initial burst of speed, as it allows players to stabilize their position and optimize their shot making. After contact, the recovery movement is vital, guiding players back into an ideal position to handle the next shot. Each of these actions, bursting forward, decelerating, and recovering, is incredibly taxing on the body. Tennis is played within a relatively small area, with most movements spanning only a few meters at a time. However, the constant starting, stopping, and changing of direction creates immense strain on muscles, tendons, and joints. The aggressive acceleration and deceleration place significant demands on the lower body, particularly the quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, and stabilizing muscles around the knees and ankles. Training to handle these demands not only improves performance, but also reduces the risk of injury. One of the unique aspects of tennis is the variability in movement patterns. Players must constantly adapt to different positions, lengths, and angles, which keeps their muscles and joints under dynamic strain. For instance, deep knee flexion is often required for low volleys or shots close to the ground. Meanwhile, the hamstrings might experience high levels of stretch during a full extension for wide or deep shots. This variability challenges the body in ways that few other sports do, emphasizing the need for well-rounded movement training. Agility-focused drills simulate these conditions, enabling players to become more efficient and resilient. Cone drills, ladder drills, and short sprints are staples in a pro player's routine. These exercises teach athletes to move explosively, change direction quickly, and recover their balance effectively. Over time, these skills translate into improved court coverage, allowing players to reach balls they previously couldn't and execute shots with greater precision. The high-intensity nature of tennis means that these movements aren't isolated events. They occur repeatedly throughout a match. A single point might involve 3 or 4 bursts of explosive effort, or it could stretch into 20 or more dynamic movements. Over the course of a match, this adds up to hundreds of sprints, stops, and recoveries. The repetitive nature of these actions makes it essential for players to build strength and endurance through targeted drills. Another benefit of these drills is the conditioning of muscles and joints to handle the sport's unique demands. By exposing the body to the same stresses it will face in a match, players improve their ability to manage high-impact forces. For example, exercises that mimic rapid deceleration help strengthen the connective tissues around the knees and ankles, reducing the likelihood of injuries like sprains or strains. Incorporating these drills into training also enhances neuromuscular coordination. Tennis players must react to unpredictable situations, such as an opponent's sudden change in shot direction. Agility drills sharpen the brain's ability to process visual cues and translate them into quick, effective movements. Over time, this improves reaction time and decision-making on the court, giving players a competitive edge. Despite the physical intensity of tennis, there's an element of optimism. The sport naturally includes intervals of rest. Players get 25 seconds between points, 90 seconds during changeovers, 2 minutes between sets, and longer breaks for medical or bathroom needs. These pauses provide a critical recovery window, allowing the body to clear metabolic waste and restore energy stores. Effective training must prepare players to maximize these recovery periods so they can sustain high performance throughout a match. Shadow drills are among the most effective on-court exercises professional tennis players use to refine their game. These drills are deceptively simple in concept. Players simulate strokes, footwork, and movement patterns without the presence of a ball. Yet, they are immensely powerful tools for improving agility, coordination, and technique. By isolating specific aspects of tennis, shadow drills allow players to focus on precise execution and build muscle memory, forming the foundation for consistent and efficient gameplay. A significant advantage of shadow drills is their ability to improve movement mechanics. Tennis requires dynamic, multi-directional movement, often executed within fractions of a second. Shadow drills create a controlled environment where players can practice key movements like the split step, lateral shuffles, and directional changes without external variables. This repetition helps refine the timing and efficiency of these actions, making them more instinctive during real match situations. Over time, the body becomes conditioned to react swiftly and effectively, enhancing a player's ability to cover the court. Shadow drills also play a pivotal role in reinforcing proper stroke mechanics. Without the distraction of hitting a ball, players can concentrate solely on the technical aspects of their forehands, backhands, serves, or volleys. This focused repetition ensures that the correct grip, stance, and swing path are ingrained into their muscle memory. As a result, these movements become second nature, reducing the likelihood of errors under pressure. Coaches often emphasize that consistent execution in tennis stems from these fundamental principles, making shadow drills a cornerstone of effective practice. Another vital benefit of shadow drills is their impact on court positioning and tactical awareness. Tennis matches require players to be in the right place at the right time, whether preparing for a return, defending against a strong shot, or setting up an offensive play. Shadow drills allow players to practice their movement patterns in relation to different court zones, ensuring they understand where to position themselves for optimal advantage. For example, practicing recovery movements to the center of the baseline after a simulated wide forehand trains players to maintain balance and control over the court. These drills also incorporate elements of agility and reaction training. Although there's no ball involved, players can simulate the urgency of real gameplay by executing movements at match intensity. By doing so, they engage their fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are critical for explosive actions like sprints and quick pivots. This enhances not only their physical agility, but also their reaction time, as the drills demand rapid transitions between movements. Shadow drills have the added advantage of being highly adaptable. Players of all levels can adjust the pace, intensity, and focus of the exercises to suit their specific needs. A beginner might use shadow drills to work on the fundamentals of stroke production, while a professional might incorporate them into high-intensity interval routines to mimic the demands of a match. This versatility makes them a valuable tool in every player's training arsenal, ensuring that they cater to both physical conditioning and technical improvement. Resisted band movement drills, whether performed with a partner or using mini bands alone, are among the most effective on-court exercises professional tennis players incorporate into their training. These drills target tennis-specific movements while enhancing strength, stability, agility, and coordination. By introducing resistance to movement patterns, they mimic the physical demands of the game and condition the body to handle explosive actions more efficiently. The adaptability and accessibility of resistance bands make these drills a staple in both high-performance training and injury prevention programs. A primary focus of resisted band drills is improving lower body strength and power. When a mini band is placed around the legs, often just above the knees or at the ankles, the gluteal muscles, gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus, are actively engaged throughout the exercise. These muscles play a crucial role in stabilizing the hips, which is vital for maintaining balance and generating force during lateral movements on the court. Strong glutes improve a player's ability to push off explosively when chasing a wide shot or recovering to the center of the baseline, making court coverage more efficient. In addition to the glutes, the quadriceps and hamstrings are heavily involved in resisted band drills. Movements like resisted lunges or lateral band walks activate these muscle groups, which are essential for both acceleration and deceleration. The quadriceps, located at the front of the thigh, are critical for extending the knee during sprints and jumps. Meanwhile, the hamstrings, situated at the back of the thigh, assist with bending the knee and stabilizing the leg during quick stops and changes of direction. Strengthening these muscles through resistance training enhances a player's ability to handle the repeated starting and stopping movements inherent in tennis, reducing the risk of strains or tears. The calves and smaller stabilizing muscles in the lower legs also benefit from resisted band drills. Exercises like resisted lateral shuffles or banded split steps require players to remain on the balls of their feet, activating the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles. Strong calves contribute to explosive upward and lateral movements, such as jumping for an overhead smash or pushing off the ground for a serve. Additionally, the stabilizing muscles in the ankles are trained to respond to changes in direction, which helps prevent sprains and other common tennis injuries. While lower body muscles are the primary focus, resisted band drills also engage the core, including the rectus abdominis, obliques, and deeper stabilizers like the transverse abdominis and multifidus. Core strength is integral to tennis performance, as it connects the lower body to the upper body, allowing for seamless transfer of energy during strokes. Movements like rotational band drills or resisted side steps require the core to stabilize the torso while the limbs are in motion. This improves balance and rotational power, essential for generating speed and precision on forehands, backhands, and serves. When performed with a partner, resisted band drills introduce an additional layer of variability and intensity. For example, one player might hold the band to provide resistance, while the other performs lateral sprints or shuffles. This creates a dynamic resistance that changes as the player moves, forcing the engaged muscles to adapt in real time. This unpredictability mimics match scenarios where movement patterns are rarely consistent, training the body to react effectively under pressure. Partner drills also enhance proprioception, the body's ability to sense its position and movement in space. Tennis demands a high level of proprioceptive awareness, as players must maintain control over their body while executing complex movements at high speeds. By introducing resistance to these movements, partner drills help fine-tune this sense, improving a player's ability to stay balanced and coordinated during intense rallies. Beyond muscle activation, resisted band drills improve neuromuscular coordination. The resistance bands challenge the body to maintain proper alignment and technique during movement, reinforcing efficient motor patterns. For instance, during a banded side shuffle, the player must focus on keeping their knees aligned with their toes and avoiding inward collapse of the legs, a common issue that can lead to knee injuries. Repeating these movements with resistance ensures that correct form becomes ingrained, reducing the risk of overuse injuries and improving overall movement efficiency. In terms of cardiovascular conditioning, resisted band drills are highly effective. The continuous resistance provided by the bands requires sustained effort, elevating the heart rate and improving the body's ability to deliver oxygen to working muscles. This mirrors the demands of a tennis match, which involves repeated bursts of high-intensity activity interspersed with brief recovery periods. Incorporating these drills into training helps players develop the endurance needed to maintain peak performance throughout a match. Another significant benefit of resisted band drills is their role in injury prevention. Tennis places considerable stress on the knees, hips, and lower back, areas that are often vulnerable to overuse injuries. By strengthening the muscles and stabilizers around these joints, resistance training reduces the likelihood of injuries such as patellar tendinitis, hip impingements, or lumbar strains. Sport physiotherapists often recommend these drills as part of rehabilitation programs because they allow for controlled, low-impact strengthening that can be tailored to the individual's needs. Resisted band drills are also valuable for upper body training. Exercises like resisted arm swings or banded rotations target the shoulders, rotator cuff, and upper back muscles. These are critical for generating power and maintaining stability during strokes. For example, the deltoids and rotator cuff muscles stabilize the shoulder joint during the serve, while the trapezius and rhomboids assist in controlling the racket head. Strengthening these muscles improves shot accuracy and reduces the risk of shoulder injuries. The versatility of resistance bands is another reason for their popularity among pro players. They can be used virtually anywhere, making them ideal for on-court sessions, gym workouts, or even pre-match warm-ups. This adaptability allows players to integrate resistance training seamlessly into their routines, ensuring they consistently reap the benefits of these exercises. Eye-hand coordination drills are an essential component of on-court training for professional tennis players. These drills are specifically designed to sharpen a player's ability to track the ball, time their movements, and execute precise shots. Tennis is a fast-paced sport requiring split-second decision-making and flawless coordination between vision and physical response. By enhancing eye-hand coordination, players improve not only their reaction times, but also their accuracy and consistency. At the heart of eye-hand coordination training is the ability to process visual information and translate it into precise motor actions. These drills train the brain to anticipate ball trajectory, spin, and speed, helping players position themselves correctly to execute their shots. A common example is the use of reaction balls, small, irregularly shaped balls that bounce unpredictably. This challenges players to react quickly and adjust their movements accordingly. Exercises like this improve neuromuscular coordination, enabling the body to respond faster and more effectively during match play. One of the primary benefits of eye-hand coordination drills is the activation and training of the muscles in the arms, shoulders, and upper back. As players reach for and strike balls during these drills, they engage the deltoids, biceps, and triceps. The deltoids stabilize the shoulder joint, the biceps flex the arm at the elbow, and the triceps extend it. Strengthening these muscles ensures fluid and powerful racket swings, reducing the risk of fatigue during extended rallies. The forearm muscles, including the flexors and extensors, are also heavily involved. These muscles are responsible for controlling the grip on the racket and fine-tuning the angle of the racket face during contact with the ball. By practicing coordination-focused drills, players develop a stronger, more controlled grip, leading to greater shot precision. For example, juggling a tennis ball with the racket or catching small objects mid-flight can enhance wrist stability and dexterity, directly benefiting stroke accuracy. The core muscles play a significant role in eye-hand coordination as well. During drills that require players to track and hit balls, the rectus abdominis, obliques, and transverse abdominis stabilize the torso, allowing for smooth rotational movements. This core stability is crucial for generating power in ground strokes and serves. Rotational coordination drills, such as catching and throwing weighted balls while maintaining a balanced stance, emphasize the link between vision, core engagement, and upper body mechanics. Eye-hand coordination drills also involve lower body muscles, as tennis requires precise footwork in tandem with upper body actions. The quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves are engaged during movement-based drills, such as ladder exercises combined with ball-catching tasks. These exercises improve the ability to move efficiently around the court while maintaining focus on the ball. Enhanced footwork ensures players can reach difficult shots and remain balanced during rapid directional changes. Lateral movement drills combined with medicine ball throws are a powerful training method for professional tennis players. These drills integrate explosive lateral movement with rotational strength and coordination, mimicking the dynamic demands of tennis. By engaging the whole body in controlled, purposeful movement, players develop the speed, strength, and stability required to excel on the court. This combination also improves power generation, accuracy, and recovery between shots, making it an indispensable tool for high-performance tennis training. One of the standout benefits of this drill is the way it enhances lateral movement efficiency. Tennis is a game of rapid side-to-side motion, and the ability to move quickly while maintaining balance is critical. The lateral shuffle component targets the lower body, activating the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. The quadriceps, located at the front of the thighs, play a key role in extending the knee during pushing movements, while the hamstrings assist in controlling deceleration as players stop and change direction. The gluteal muscles, particularly the gluteus medius, stabilize the pelvis and hips during lateral motion, ensuring that movement remains fluid and controlled. Meanwhile, the calves support explosive pushes off the ground, allowing players to cover the court efficiently. Incorporating the medicine ball throw into the drill adds an upper body and core training component, making it a comprehensive exercise. The medicine ball throw activates the muscles responsible for rotational power, including the obliques, rectus abdominis, and transverse abdominis. These muscles work together to generate force during rotational movements like forehands and backhands. By practicing the throw while moving laterally, players train their core to stabilize the torso during dynamic motion, ensuring that power is transferred effectively from the legs to the arms. This is crucial for generating forceful, accurate strokes on the court. The upper body also benefits significantly from the medicine ball throw. The shoulders, particularly the deltoids, are heavily engaged in lifting and propelling the ball. The chest muscles, or pectorals, assist in the forward motion of the throw, while the triceps extend the arms to complete the action. This combination of muscle engagement improves upper body strength and coordination, directly benefiting a player's ability to execute powerful shots with consistency. Beyond muscular development, this drill enhances neuromuscular coordination, or the ability of the nervous system to communicate effectively with muscles during complex movements. The simultaneous demands of lateral movement and throwing a medicine ball challenge the body to synchronize actions across different planes of motion. This mimics the coordination required during a match, where players must quickly position themselves while executing precise shots. Over time, this training improves reaction speed and efficiency, allowing players to perform at a higher level during competition. Mobility drills, stretching routines, and full-body warm-ups are foundational elements of professional tennis training. These practices prepare the body for the intense demands of the game, enhance performance, and significantly reduce the risk of injuries. Tennis is a sport that requires explosive power, quick directional changes, and a wide range of motion. Focusing on mobility, stretching, and warm-up drills ensures that players can move efficiently, maintain proper technique, and perform at their peak throughout matches. Mobility drills focus on improving joint range of motion and ensuring smooth, controlled movement patterns. These exercises target key joints used in tennis, such as the hips, shoulders, and ankles. For example, dynamic hip openers, like leg swings or lateral lunges, help prepare the hips for lateral movement and rotation, which are essential for ground strokes and recovery steps. Mobilizing the hips ensures that the gluteal muscles, including the gluteus medius and maximus, activate correctly during movement, providing power and stability during rallies. Similarly, ankle mobility drills, such as controlled dorsiflexion and plantar flexion movements, enhance the ability to perform quick changes of direction, reducing the risk of ankle sprains. The shoulders are another critical focus of mobility drills. Exercises like arm circles, scapular retractions, and banded overhead reaches prepare the shoulder joint for the rotational and overhead demands of serves and smashes. These drills engage the deltoid muscles, rotator cuff, and upper back muscles, such as the trapezius and rhomboids, ensuring they are warmed up and ready for action. Enhanced shoulder mobility not only improves shot mechanics, but also reduces the likelihood of overuse injuries, such as rotator cuff impingement, which is common in tennis players. Stretching complements mobility work by targeting muscle flexibility and length. Dynamic stretching, in particular, is ideal for tennis players during warm-ups, as it promotes blood flow and activates the muscles in preparation for movement. For instance, dynamic hamstring stretches, like walking toe touches, prepare the posterior chain for explosive sprints and lunges. Stretching the quadriceps through movements like walking lunges ensures that these powerful muscles are primed for the repeated starts and stops required during matches. Stretching also benefits the upper body, particularly the chest and shoulders. Dynamic chest stretches, such as arm swings across the body, activate the pectoral muscles and deltoids, ensuring they can generate force during shots. Similarly, side stretches and torso rotations target the obliques and intercostal muscles, preparing the core for the rotational demands of ground strokes and serves. A flexible core allows for efficient energy transfer from the legs to the racket, enhancing power and precision.